When a child grows up too fast, it leaves a mark. Have you ever felt like you had to grow up faster than everyone else? Like you didn't really get to be a child? Not fully. Like you were expected to understand things you were too young to carry. Maybe you became the mature one too early. The one who stayed quiet. The one who didn't create problems. You learned to adjust, to observe, to think before you spoke. Not because you wanted to, but because you had to. Maybe you saw things you weren't supposed to see. Arguments, tension, silence that felt heavy. Maybe you learned very early that your emotions had to wait. That being strong was more important than being heard. So you held things in. You stayed calm, even when you didn't feel okay. And slowly that became your personality. You became independent, but also distant. You became responsible, but also overwhelmed. You learned to take care of others, but not always yourself. You started to overthink everything, to read between the lines, to notice small changes in people's tone. Because growing up too fast teaches you to stay alert, to protect yourself before something goes wrong. But no one really talks about this part. How exhausting it is to always feel like you have to be in control. How hard it is to just relax, to trust, to let your guard down. Because when a child grows up too fast, they don't just grow. They adapt. They become who they needed to be to survive that environment, even if that meant losing parts of themselves. And the hardest part is, you don't always realize it. You think this is just who you are. Until one day you feel tired. Not physically, but emotionally. You start noticing patterns. Why you struggle to open up. Why you feel responsible for everything. Why you find it hard to rest without feeling guilty. But here's the truth. You didn't grow up too fast because you wanted to. You did it because you had to. And maybe no one told you this before, but you did the best you could. You were just a child, trying to handle things that were never meant for you. And now, you don't have to carry all of that anymore. You're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to rest without guilt. You're allowed to choose yourself without explaining it to anyone. And maybe healing doesn't happen all at once. Maybe it happens quietly, in small moments, where you finally feel safe. Because a part of you is still that child who deserved more softness, more understanding, and more love. And slowly you can start giving that to yourself.